Hey guys, welcome back. Modi 101 here, and I'm here with TEAGAN 75.
Hello.
And we are back in Flung Bung Bada Bum.
You like that one.
I do like that one. That's my favorite. Anyways, we're picking up right where we left off. So, in betwixt the videos, I finished the delivery hut, delivery man thing, delivery person thing over here.
Okay.
And there's not much to it. It's literally just this little little awning Ramada thing over here.
All right, let me... Oh, wait, wrong way.
Right
okay.
behind you. So this is the sandstone one. This is how it starts. It eventually has a building, but I'm not worried about it right now. So
okay.
I was gonna kind of take a break from doing this because I've been doing this for many episodes and try and see if I can get to more stuff in the book. Here's the issue. Now this delivery man won't stop yelling at me that he doesn't or she doesn't have a warehouse to work out of.
Yeah.
So, unfortunately, I need to make the warehouse. So I'm going to start...
Is the warehouse an actual building or just
Yeah.
a block?
No, it's a building.
Okay.
And it's actually probably the biggest building of all of them, meaning, so I'm going to have to work on it.
I like that. Okay, like if you don't want to build, I like the fact that they have the buildings, right?
Yeah.
But I also kind of like the ancient warfare thing where we could have just assimilated into the building we already built.
Yeah. And
it's like I go back and forth with...
Yeah, and I get that, but at the same time, it's kind of a case of I'll make it, and then we'll kind of just decide as time goes if it's something that we're actually going to use.
Yeah.
But like I said, I just want her to stop asking for it. So. But for anybody who's watching who might be a little bit tired of me doing mine colonies, I am going to hopefully. Maybe next episode, depending if I can get this done in between episodes, because it's going to take a while for me to get all the stuff. Try and start working on like mechanism and stuff again. So bear with me, guys, if this is boring, and if it's not boring, well, I'm going to work on mechanism either way. So, all right. So I'm going to attempt to build the warehouse back here. I'm also running out of real estate, but there is some buildings I haven't built yet. All right. Let's see. So warehouse. Is there a sandstone one? There is. Okay. Oh, jeez. Oh, okay. Let's turn this around. There we go.
Well, I mean, I've been doing bees and random stuff too, so it's pretty boring as well.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, it's not bad. I enjoy the mine colony stuff. I really don't mind the whole like go get me this, go get me that, go get me this kind of thing. I really honestly don't mind it, but I can see to where it gets a little old. So, all right. So let's actually see what it looks like at level 5. Wow. Jeez. Okay. Just make sure it all fit. That's the thing. So if anybody's playing with this mine colony thing, the best thing to do is when you have the little blueprint that no one else can see, so they think you're crazy. Bring it all the way up to level 5 and see if it still fits.
Yeah.
Because level 1 will definitely fit. So. All right. Let's see. So let's see how bad this is going to be. How much crap I need to go get for this. Oh, Jesus. 135 birchwood planks, 127 sandstone, 184 smooth sandstone, 28. Oh, God. This light blue carpet. Oh, God, I hate getting carpet. That's right, bunny.
Oh, sorry. It all of a sudden got so loud.
Well, I mean, Gerald likes his programs, his stories. So, I'm not, I don't want to deprive Gerald of his stories.
Do I need to go turn it down?
I mean, he works hard. And when he has time off, I mean, if he wants to watch Young Einsteins or whatever stuff is on there.
Oh, Harry the Bunny.
Now, I'm going to do an old guy rant here for a second.
Okay.
I am a child of the 1980s, okay?
Yes.
And,
It is really loud. I am sorry. All of a sudden.
he learned how to use volume. In the
Maybe.
in the 1980s, it seemed to me, and here's the problem I have. I don't know if this was because it was when I grew up, or if this is a case of there's actually some validity to this argument. Ready?
Okay.
In the 1980s, seemed to really feel like the heyday of cartoons. I mean, yes, they were gender specific, even though, you know, kids didn't do that, but you had Transformers, G.I. Joe, Thundercats, you know, My Little Pony, Strawberry Shortcake, you know, not Light Bright. What the hell was her name?
Rainbow Bright.
Rainbow Bright, right? So yeah, you had all of these what I always consider to be like good shows and stuff like that. And yeah, once the 90s hit, man, it feels just like it was nothing but garbage. Oh, bye, Tegan.
Yeah. I knew I was having trouble.
Is this because of my 1980s cartoon rant?
I think so. I just don't think my game could handle it. And while this is doing this thing, I'm going to go and turn that cartoon down. I'll be right back.
And while you're gone, I'm going to keep ranting. Anyway.
Okay.
So, oh, damn it. I don't want those. Crap. So, yeah, I don't know what it is. Like, and I don't know if it's a case of because I was a kid and I'm fondly remembering, but Ninja Turtles and so much other stuff, right? And the 90s came, and I'm gonna get so much flack for this. And maybe I'll wait for Tegan so that I have somebody who can back me up on this. But man, Power Rangers was garbage.
I agree.
Power Rangers is straight up garbage. I'm sorry. I want, you know, but like they switched to all these live action shows. And here's the funny part. I like stuff from even further back. Like I watched Sesame Street and Mr. Rogers' The Electric Company, which were all very like 1970s prime shows. Yeah. You know, they were still on in the 80s, but you know, but yeah, it's just this weird case to where it's like, you know, like I watch, you know, with having the kids in the house, especially consider the fact that I've literally had kids in the house forever. Like the Disney Channel just makes me want to punch a baby.
I used to like the Disney Channel way back, but it's garbage now.
Like, because they have all these sitcoms that are just, they feel insanely condescending.
Yeah.
But they're not geared at like little kids. They're geared at like teenage, well, like preteen, tweenies, whatever the hell they're called. Yeah, I straight up don't get it. Like, but then I have to stop myself because the funny part is it's like, okay, the 80s and early 90s, a lot of the music was straight up garbage. Okay, it was bad. But I look back at it and I'm like, man, music in the 80s was so much better. and like I said, I don't know if I'm just a crotchety old man. I guess it's all opinion, so it's really not a case of like if I'm right or wrong.
Right.
But damn, there's a lot of stuff that is just
I
awful.
cannot connect to the server. And I'm still connected to the internet. I'm talking to you. I'm still online as far as Minecraft is concerned.
Well, okay, I did hook up Skype to some old teletype wiring, so that's why we're still connected. I like to go a little old school on that, but yeah, that's weird. That's
yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna. I don't want to like reboot this whole thing because it takes so long.
And you're not recording. Did it kick you to desktop?
No, I'm just at the.
Okay, so you're still recording now.
Yeah, I'm still recording, but they just see the screen, you know.
It's not connecting the server. The server's obviously up because I'm walking around.
Yeah, you're still on it.
I'm doing things. Why don't you want to record with me, Tegan?
I do.
It seems hurtful and mean.
And by the way, he did turn the volume up.
Oh, silly Gerald. Oh, you mean JJ.
No,
oh,
JJ.
Okay. That makes more sense.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Really? I just can't. Every time I've refreshed it a few times.
The funny part though is when it comes to the TV show thing, I'll admit when especially Pink Cacti was younger, I was so into Blue's Clues. Holy crap. I loved that show. Like, there were times I remember that, like, my daughter's mom would come into the room, and man, I would be in the, like, thick in the middle of, like, a Blue's Clues marathon. And don't get me wrong, I'm not talking about, like, zoning out or doing something, like, on the computer. I was yelling at Steve through the TV, and then she would come in and be like, "What are you watching?" I'm like, "What do you mean, what am I watching? I'm watching Blue's Clues. It's awesome." And she'd be like, "You realize the baby's asleep in the other room and has been for like an hour?" And I'm like, "Shut up and get out. You're ruining this one." But then they tried to change Steve's on us, and man, I was done. I was done. I was like, "Don't you pull that garbage with me." No. Can you still not see the server?
I'm restarting.
Okay.
So I'm no longer recording at this point.
Well, no cussing.
And then I'm going to come right in at the end of the video and just say, "Hi, I'm back," and see you later.
I'm just going to do the outro. Well, stop breaking things.
I'm not breaking anything.
Yeah, well, don't worry. The people on my side are having a grand old time watching me dig up sand.
You really should use mechanism to make sand, or the way to make sandstone. There is a way. You gotta use all that stuff you've built.
Alright, let's look this up. Let's see this magical way to make sandstone.
Oh my word.
There's nothing in mechanism to make sandstone.
What is it then?
The compressor from Industrial Craft compresses 4 sand into 1 sandstone.
Any tabs at the top that switch between them?
I know how the tabs work.
Well, you don't know. I don't know that. I don't know that at all. You can't seem to take off, remember from video to video how to take off cheat mode in JEI, so how am I supposed to know if you know how to work the tabs in the inventory screen?
Okay, so in mechanism, I can put gravel in, it'll crush it to sand. But then I gotta go get gravel.
Can you make gravel?
Okay, the crusher from Actual Editions turns cobble into gravel. But then I gotta go get cobble, and then I gotta wait for it. I'm fine.
We have tons of cobble.
I know, but then I have to wait for the machine to do it, and...
Oh, my word.
Okay, oh, God! Oh, okay. Me and this bunny are currently in, quicksand.
Oh.
Alright, there, I'm out. Thank goodness this jetpack was here. Stupid fallen sand. Cheaty jerk. Anyways, but no, like, I go to the toy. Oh, and you want to? Oh my God! And this is. I might tear up a little bit from this. You ready?
Okay.
Give me a second. Toys R Us closing.
Oh yeah.
I am not taking this well.
Aw.
Oh man. I grew up in a small town. It was a retirement town. We did not have a Toys R Us, and it was kind of not close. It was in because I lived outside of Tucson, and not only was it in Tucson, but it was like on the other side of Tucson. So I never went to Toys R Us as a kid. My mom would never drive all the way out there for me to look at toys, right?
Right.
And because why? Kmart has toys, Walmart has toys, So why do I need to drive all the way out there?
Back in the day, Toys R Us had lots of cool stuff. Yeah.
But as an adult,
yeah.
Because I grew up, single mom, not a lot of money. So I didn't really kind of, get a lot of stuff. So when I was an adult and I was making my own money, I had excess money. A lot of time I bought toys that I wanted as a kid and my mom couldn't afford. And I bought them as an adult. Man, I used to wreck eBay back in the day, like old school eBay, like sending checks and money orders through the mail to pay for stuff, pre-PayPal stuff. So,
yeah.
But anyways, man, I always loved going to Toys R Us and just walking around, looking at Legos and action figures and video game stuff. I actually worked in the video game department at the local Toys R Us during a holiday season one time. So I mean, and now they're just closing them, and it's like. you know, did you ever have KB Toys in malls when you were a kid?
Uh-huh.
KB Toys went out of business. That one didn't hurt as much. That one sucked because there was no longer toy stores. And where I live, there is no FAO Schwartz. There never has been.
Okay.
So we never had that. I think that's a little...
We had the big one in Chicago.
Yeah, we the closest thing... Actually, the only FAO Schwartz I've ever been to was... there's one in Caesar's Palace in Vegas.
Okay.
I don't know if they have one in like LA or San Diego. Not that I ever went to, but that was the only one I've ever been to. But I knew that was a big place. And I mean, are they still open? Are they still?
I don't think FAO Schwartz is open downtown anymore.
Yeah.
So if they close the big one in Chicago, then they're probably no longer.
Yeah, because we don't have them here, I never thought about it. But man, yeah, they're closing.
But that was a cool toy store.
Yeah.
You know, the keyboard on the floor thing you've seen a couple times in movies.
Yeah, like Big and stuff like that.
Yeah. Really cool store. But oh well, I miss it. They had a candy shop too. It was pretty good.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean literally once Toys R Us closes, I mean it's, you know, going to like brick and mortar, it's just going to be like the toy area in like a Walmart or a Target or...
I do Amazon now because I'm getting sick of retail.
I
know I'm part of the problem, but if the retail shops would stock like they used to, then I would still be going to them, but...
No, with me, the only problem I have with Amazon, or like that, you know, the online thing is it's not like it almost feels like I have to kind of know what I want.
See that I do.
Well, but that's the thing. Going to like Toys R Us, half the fun was walking around and being like, "Oh, cool, what's this? Oh, look at that!" You know, like when those YouTuber toys came out. You know, the ones like Sky and Jerome and those guys came out. I didn't even I had heard about them. Because, you know, I knew Jerome and Husky was originally talking about getting into that. And it's actually what started that whole Basher situation that we won't get into. But anyways, but yeah, I didn't know they were out. I don't watch, like, toy news. And I remember I just watched it in Toys R Us. I was like, hey, I know that guy. That's Jerome. I hung out with him. He's nice. Anyways, you know, but you go to Amazon, like... I don't know. And then oh jeez, and then the worst part for me, honestly, and I know this is old guy paranoia going here. I hate when I look at anything online, and then all of a sudden all my ads on every website is those things.
Yeah, I have a big beef with that too. But
Zykic had bought a microphone and it didn't work well. She didn't like it and she returned it. And I had asked her before we recorded the other day, I was like, hey, what's what microphone did you get? And she sent me the Amazon link just so I could look at it and be like, oh, that one, right? And since then I've had so many ads for this garbage mic. Because I literally looked, I didn't go and be like, tell me more info or anything like that. It was literally just this garbage mic that all of a sudden I'm getting ads on like every website I go onto.
Yeah. I kind of ignore it now. It doesn't bother me. I mean, it still bothers me, but it's like, it's kind of the evil that I have to deal with. And because I have gone into Toys R Us. I said, okay, I'm going to give it a try, go into Toys R Us again, and I just couldn't find a popular toy for my niece or my nephew. I can't remember which one it was. But it's like, if I can't even find that, then why am I taking the time to get out to the store and do it? Because, like, right now, this is how I buy. They have specific lists. They have specific wants if I can, and then I can get it specifically from Amazon. I know it's bad, but it's like...
It's not bad.
Walmart the toy section is garbage.
Yeah.
And it really is. I mean, at Christmas time, oh, forget it. The toys are half broken because of people. You know.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, the Walmart thing though is that they really like grasped on to the online part.
Yeah.
So you can actually get their online stuff. Oh, damn.
Right.
Can I turn this back?
And a lot of times I do that.
Yeah.
I'm generally online. I just said Amazon because everybody knows Amazon. But it's like, sometimes Amazon doesn't have the best price anymore. And so I look somewhere else. But like, what do my nieces and nephews want? Like, they love Doctor Who stuff. Well, it's like, I can't find the really cool Doctor Who stuff in America. Not in a store. But I can go online to BBC store and I can find the really cool stuff. And so that's what I got. The stuff that they wouldn't be able to find anywhere in the shops.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah. Like the scarf.
Are you back recording?
Well, I'm logging in, so I didn't press record yet until I knew I was going to be able to get in. But
you realize we're at the end of our time.
I know, it's loading terrain. There. Wait, I'm stuck again. Okay, wait.
Did you get super sticky?
I did. I got super sticky. That's what happened.
She got stuck in it.
Yeah, let's see. It's like, well, where is Fraps? I don't even see it up on the thing anymore. Like, it's not even there anymore. Did it, like, crash now? Oh, does it do that? It did that with you. No, it's still running.
I'm just enjoying this.
All right, there we go. It's back up. I'm here. It's sticky. It's loading. But I'm here. Hello, goodbye.
If you guys want to come over and listen to the rant that Teagan and I had, my video's over on my channel. But
yeah.
No, we were just a couple of old crotchety people complaining about them damn kids.
Yep.
Oh, but yeah, I don't know. That whole thing made me sad. But all right, the string and carpet I'm going to get off camera because the string's not too bad, but the carpet just sucks getting all the carpet. But hopefully the warehouse will get done. What is he actually asking for at this point? Oh, he needs a new shovel. Oh, I can do that. Yeah, so like I said, it's just... I'm not even saying, like, okay, like movies. There's great movies from back in the day. But at the same time, there's great movies now.
Yeah.
But generally, most of the toy stuff, honestly, other than Lego, for me, like a lot of the action figure stuff just looks like so much garbage. And then even when they try,
they're made cheaply.
Yeah, well, they were always made cheaply. But
I don't know. The Transformers that Gerald has are metal.
Yeah, early ones, Generation 1 ones, but they were too expensive. They became plastic not too long after that. What did I come here for? But yeah, I don't know. I hate the fact that I sound like, you know, back in my day. But man, I'm just telling you, there's just so many times that it's like, you know, I'll go through the toy section and I'll be like, or especially now that the boys are here, because the girls stopped watching like the Disney Channel and stuff like that years ago. But you know, they'll put on like the Disney Channel on the TV downstairs, and I'll go down, you know, when I'm not recording or streaming or working or whatever, and hang out. And I'm not going to be down there long to where I'm necessarily going to change the channel on them.
Right.
But man, there are definitely times that I start watching those shows and I'm like, I've gotten dumber. Like, I've lost IQ points not because the plot is dumb, but because, like, the way that they do it is kind of patronizing.
Yeah.
Like the jokes are like, I don't know. I can't explain it. It pisses me off.
There's a lot of disrespect, too.
I'm okay with that. No, it's just these corny one-liners to where I'm like, okay. Like, they almost feel like they're jokes, like... that like some 80-year-old is gonna find funny from his youth, like, oh, that's a real knee slapper, like, and I'm like, these are supposed to be like younger kids that like know how to use the the internet and a smartphone before they can walk.
Right.
So. Anyways, there's me complaining about you damn kids and all your newfangled gadgets. All right, well, we're going to wrap things up here. We'll be back with the next episode where I'm hopefully going to take a break from this mod, from Mine Colonies. But, and hopefully Tegan can be de-stickied.
Yeah. So. That was super sticky.
Super sticky. So sticky it threw you out. That's pretty sticky, so.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, once again, I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, make sure you hit that thumbs up. Questions, comments, concerns, put it down in the comments section. Whoever's viewer watching, make sure you check out the other channel down below. And while you're there, hit the like and subscribe button there as well. If you want to come hang out and meet the entire squad, chit-chat with us on the Discord, play with us on our server, become besties, you can do that by becoming a Patreon yourself. Go check out the Patreon link down below. It has all the information on how you can do that. And if you want to come watch the squad stream on the weekends live, be able to call us idiots directly in the chat, not having to wait for a comment a week later, you can do that by heading on over to our Twitch channels, hitting that follow button. Don't forget to turn on notifications so you get notified when we go live. And last but not least, if you want to get your very own Minecraft server, the only place to go is Aim to Game. Use the link down below so you know you're coming from the squad. Use a coupon code to save yourself some money. And until the next episode, we want to thank you guys so much for hanging out. We'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.